guys, how y'all doing? I'm back. I was gonna do a filming of a frame ing, but I decided not to. So we're gonna diamond paint. I got this owl one that I've been doing, and I was gonna show y'all a couple of techniques that I do when I diamond paint. So I'm gonna bring you down here, and I'm gonna let you focus right there. Okay, and then I got my big thing right here with my 310, and I got my favorite pens. So we're gonna diamond paint. Wax over here somewhere. I'm not gonna use my wax pen. I'm gonna use this wax. We're gonna do the 310, and I'm gonna show you a couple techniques. Don't laugh at me because I have to put my glasses on. Give me just a minute. Turn this one off. And move this one down. There. I think you have enough light now. You see my belly. Okay, so you can do a diagonal or you can miss every other one. It's easier if you do it like this. You miss every other one diagonally. Sometimes it don't always work out. So, are y'all ready for school to start? What do y'all think about school? My daughter is going to homeschool. I don't really feel like, I don't know if I've said this on film enough, but I don't feel like she's gotten enough schooling last year to suffice or to really know what she's doing to pass 4th grade. So I am going to homeschool her, and I don't know, maybe after September I'll let her go back to school. I chose the viral schooling. You can choose, in South Carolina you can choose viral or AB. AB is when they go to school one day and then miss a day. They go twice a week, alternate days, and then they do viral on Friday. I don't know. I think it's a big, big, big mess. That is the only opinion I have about it. It's just a really big mess. These videos have been helping me with my anxiety. So, I hope y'all like them. If you don't, you need to let me know so I can stop doing them. I don't know. I'm going to show y'all in just a minute what I meant by alternating them. I'm not doing a very good job right now. There we go. You got a little pattern going. Let's go and fill these in. Alright, Let me show you real quick what I meant. See how I did that right there? It makes it easier to get them straight if you do it like that. So I'm going to do them all like that. All of these right here. I'm doing all the way down to right here. Because I cut the square out. And then after I do that, I'm going to open this one up and do these. And I'm going to do one color at a time on this one. I don't always... Normally I finish a square, then I go to the next square, finish the square. But this time I decided to do it a little different. Because this is another technique I use. I do a zigzag. Show you. This canvas has got glitter in it. It's so pretty. I hate wax. I hate wax. I hate wax. I hate wax. You run out of wax. I push it down really hard. So I run out quite a bit. Oh, I do need glasses. Makes it bigger. You can see it. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? And then I'll go all the way up here. I'll just follow the line. Wherever the line leads me. Okay. So this one is bigger. And then this one. It's basically the same thing as the other one. Except you're following lines this way instead of just missing them. It's just every other one. This. I don't know what else to talk about. Well, I don't do very many of these. I want to do a video on framing a diamond painting, and I have researched everybody else's idea, and then normally what I do is come up with my own idea. So I just don't know what I want to do yet. So till I figure that out, I'm just weird like that. I have to contemplate it for a while, and then after I contemplate it and get me a plan down, then I execute the plan. I don't normally diamond paint on this table. That's why it's hurting my back. I normally diamond paint. Give me a minute. Woo! Wait just a minute. Don't want all that. Okay, I don't normally diamond paint on this table. I normally diamond paint on this table. Let me show you real quick. On this table, it is my diamond painting table. My light on it. I usually get my board. This is just a computer thing, so my arms won't hurt on that. I put my little thing right here, my mold, so that my drills will sit up there. See? So that my drills will sit up there. And then I put like a paper on it to make it look like wood. I love my table. I really do. And I usually have a fan right there. 2014. And then the TV's right there, and I watch my diamond paintings, or I watch TV or whatever. And this is the only place I diamond paint. I do not, other people diamond paint in different parts of the house. I do not. I diamond paint back here. So, this is where I diamond paint. So I'm going to put you right here and tilt you down. And then I'm going to come over here like I normally do. Now my light board is right here. But since this is so clear, my light board is right here. But since this is so clear, I opted not to use it. We'll see how that happens. But I have this little thing right here, which is the lid to this, right here. This is how I first used to kit my diamond paintings. I went back, I had the little chalk pen that I used to write the numbers, and that was my initials for the diamond painting. And then I decided to go back and put my little codes on there. These little containers right here are what I store my drills in. I have some plastic containers. When I keep my drills, I will just tear this part right here off, and then I got my number. Well, wait. It don't have my number on it. I'll get my number on it, and then I'll just put them in the container. But this is how I used to do it. Because when I first started diamond painting, I would get this right here. It's $10 at Hobby Lobby. I think it comes with 24 of them. 24 of them, and they're $10 for this case. So, and they're in the jewelry section where you make the jewelry. So, I would get one of these. I would kit my diamond painting up. And at first, I only had like 3 of them. But I got quite a many. The more diamond paintings I did. Then I went to the Harbor Freight and got the other ones. I only bought one of these for a bigger painting. And now I've got a painting with a 40 in it. 40 colors. My big ones. I'm not ready to tackle that big one yet. Lord help me when I do. So what I do is I take this lid, and this is going to be my catch-all. So I have a large amount of drills. So what I'm going to do is I put these right here. And whichever one I use. This is a pen that I made into a diamond pen. That just fit in there, and then I took the bottom off of it, and that just fit in there. I don't like the really big ones. This one y'all have seen me use before. It's a pen that I made. And then there's this one, excuse me, that I made for somebody, but then I decided that it wasn't good enough for them. But I still liked it. I didn't like the black in it. I don't know. Maybe y'all think it's pretty. I don't know. This is one that I broke. My favorite one that got broke that I glued it back together and then polyurethaned it again a bunch of times. So I'll probably end up having to make me another one of those. So we're going to stop right outside. And we're going to, excuse me, it's late. It is late. And I have been getting up early. So, going to do this. I enjoy diamond painting. I recently had a friend that had bought a picture that she wanted me to diamond paint her picture, and I waited and waited and waited for her to get it to me. And I was waiting because I didn't want to start this one and then her give me that picture. I wanted to go ahead and get her picture done first. Something goes wrong. Hold on. This one. Why is that off, though? Why does that make that off? I think we're supposed to be right here. And we're not. Can you see what I'm doing? Get closer, I guess. There. We're off a little. So I'm going to move it over. I don't see how we're off. Oh, I do. I do now. I do now. This one goes here, and this one goes here. This one goes here, and this one goes here. I'm picky. I'm a very picky person. No, it's not supposed to be filled. That one. I'm very, very picky. I'm sorry, guys, but this would bug me. Everything has a place. My daughter don't quite understand that yet, but everything has a place. Yeah. So, it's late at night over here. We haven't went swimming yet. I don't understand something. If we're not supposed to, we're supposed to wear masks in all these places, and it's mandatory, and we have to wear them. Then why are they allowing public pools? I don't understand that. Really just don't understand that. Why we're allowing public pools and water parks and everything like that. I don't know. Me and my daughter have not went swimming. Normally we go swimming every Friday. We have public pools here. And normally we go every Friday. But we have not went this year. And then our YMCA around here has a pool. And we usually go to that at least twice, if not 3 times a summer. And we haven't been there. So, I'm not quite sure. If we're supposed to wear masks, then how is it we can all get in a pool together? I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer that for me. very excited about my light. My light came in. Not even gonna worry about it. I wanted to get at least this square done before the night's over with. Before I settle down and go to bed. So I am ready to go to bed. Last night, me and my husband did something different. We decided to let our dog Boudreaux, that y'all heard me talk about, sleep in bed with us all night. He is basically my therapy dog. So he likes to get under the cover. All the way under the cover. It's kind of scary how he sleeps. But normally, the reason why we don't let him sleep with us is because he gets under the cover and then he'll get out from under the cover and then he'll get under the cover and he can't get settled and stay where he's at. And me and my husband, it bugs us. And we don't really sleep good when he does that. So, last night, I decided when I went to bed, because I went to bed last, I could either put him up or in his bedroom. He has his own bedroom. It isn't actually a bedroom. It's like a cage that's like decked out with a bed and food bowl and everything. And it's in the corner of my house. Like in a cubby in the wall. Yeah. So I could either do that, or I could, try to do that, or so I tried. And lo and behold, he stayed so still. Because I'm one of those people that have really hard trouble sleeping at night. But once I get to sleep, I'm a light sleeper. Unless I'm really tired. And I was really tired last night when I finally went to bed. And he stayed asleep. Matter of fact, he stayed asleep so much that this morning, when my husband got up to get ready for work, and I usually get up with him, I make his coffee and his lunch and everything, and I get him off to work, and then I'll usually get me something to eat and then play a little bit on my tablet and maybe go back to sleep if I don't have something to do already. Because my husband gets up quite early, so I'm not always ready to get up when he's getting up. But yeah, he was so much in a coma almost. He didn't want to wake up. Little rat. But that's my dog. And I was proud of him. He even, normally when my husband gets up, if he sleeps in bed with us, he normally goes outside and then does his little business and then goes to his bed. He went back to bed with me and didn't move again. So I was quite impressed. And I know y'all have heard me. I want to make more pens. Because I haven't made pens in quite a while. And I still got pens that I have to polyurethane or whatever. But my polyurethane was starting to turn yellow. So I don't know if I got the wrong polyurethane or what it was. But I gotta Got to figure that one out. And then my husband was supposed to get me that pasta machine for the polyurethane, for the polymer clay to blend the colors. And I never got that. So, I don't know. I was kind of hoping it would still come in. So, I'm almost through with this black. Almost through with this black. I went back and filled it in. The spots I hadn't filled in. An indigestion. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Because I want to do all the black first. I just got through Booge, and Booge had a lot of black. So I wanted to start with black. I didn't want to finish with black on this one. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the table. Yeah, I came up with this little pad thing right here on my own when I was using this table right here before I got this table. So it helps out a lot. I don't have a bunch of, I don't hurt my arm. I really love this table. I can't say enough about it. I'll put a link in the description box. So if you want to buy this table, you can. It wasn't expensive. It really was not. It was only like, it was about $100. Yeah. So, I mean, that wasn't bad. I know to some people, $100 is a lot. And even to me, $100 is a lot right now because of this pandemic and everything. I'm lucky that my husband still works. My husband couldn't work from home. He wouldn't get nothing done. Y'all think I'm picking, but he really wouldn't. He would not get anything done. He went off on an adventure once in our marriage, and he wanted to be in small engine repair. Yeah, that didn't last long. That was back in Louisiana in our first of our marriage, a long time ago. Oh, back into Louisiana. Into Louisiana. Yeah, I need to do these first so I can see where I need to stop. Let me stop right there. Stop right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Don't know. I'm looking down. I'm not looking at y'all. So I'm on my 14th or 15th video, I think. So, I love doing diamond painting. I'm so glad I found it. I didn't, I can remember when I found it. Just, it helps me so much. It's so relaxing. It almost puts me to sleep. Because I have to focus on putting every little thing in a spot. So, um, I gotta get another chair though. I don't like my chair. My chair hurts my back. I have two pillows, one on my back and one on the bottom of the chair. And it hurts my back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I used to have my husband's rocking chair. The rocking chair he had when he was a baby that his aunt raised him, so his aunt rocked him. It was his baby rocking chair, so that's in my living room, and it won't come in here because the doorway is too small, and it doesn't swivel, and I need something that does swivel. So this chair, it will. I don't know. I get tired. Excuse me. Y'all are getting tired of hearing me. We're already going on 30 minutes. I'll get something to drink in a minute. Throat's getting dry. That might help. We might could see it better, y'all. If we put our light on it. Little light on the subject. So, I have to confess, I don't know if y'all have ever heard before, but I don't normally paint with all this light. Normally, my daughter is playing Xbox, and I'm sitting here diamond painting in the dark with my light on, light board. But this one was so clear that I decided, let's film it. So here we are. I got one little section left right here, and I have to do that. I've already done it. Getting quite tired. It was a very busy day. I had to go grocery shopping today. It ain't my favorite thing to do, but sometimes you got to. It's my last time going grocery shopping before school starts. My daughter, I don't know if y'all do this, but I buy totally different groceries when my kids are in school than when my kids are out of school. I don't know how many people do that, but I do. My grocery shopping depends on whether or not my kids are in school or not. And that is not my favorite thing to do. And normally I just do it like, what's the but? But here lately I've been having to do it once a week. Not very fun. And I've also been eating at home a lot more, cooking a lot more. You'd think someone who went to culinary arts school would love to cook. But I did that when I was young. I'm not quite so young anymore. And it really, I mean, sometimes I enjoy it, but sometimes I don't want to do it. But I guess everybody goes through that. There's always something we don't want to do that we have to do. It's called being an adult. Ooh, I better hurry up. I'm yawning like crazy over here. Come put me to sleep. Me and my daughter have been watching this series. I like British films and British movies and such. I love BritBox. The BritBox. I feel like a lot of times I felt like that I was born in the wrong century. I know that sounds silly, but I really do. Um, I love Downton Abbey, and I don't know very many people that didn't love Downton Abbey. I don't know why that exploded the way it did. I have no clue. Anyway, but it did. It exploded, and I love it. I was sorry and sad that I didn't catch it. I didn't start watching it until season 4. Yeah, season 4. But Lord, when I found out, when I started watching it, I was just like, oh my god, this show is awesome. And you get so into what you're watching. If you haven't watched Downton Abbey, you need to watch Downton Abbey. And you need to start from 1 and work your way all the way to the end. Promise you. Every now and then, I get in a fix to where I just want to watch it again. My husband has bought me every one of the series on DVD. And if I want to watch it, all I have to do is put it on. I have watched it a lot. And then, well, oh, there's a series that me and my daughter has been watching, and it's called Murdoch Mysteries, and I don't know how many of y'all have watched that, but it's on Hulu, and it is awesome. I love Murdoch Mysteries. Now, I am not a murder mystery person. Matter of fact, my favorite book series is not a murder mystery. It is a mythical. It is a trilogy. It deals with witches and angels and all kinds of mythical, mainly witches. It's Nora Roberts in her trilogies. I, I won't read anybody but her. I've tried. Um, I lived, a year and a half in Canada, Toronto, Canada. So that's where I first picked up Nora Roberts. She lives up in Maryland. just kind of near there. But Murdoch Mysteries intrigued me because I'm from, well, I'm not from, but I have lived in Toronto, Canada, for about a year and a half. So it is based out of Toronto, Canada, but it is in the setting of the 19th century. It started in the 18th century, and then it progressed up to the 1900, 1901, 1902, and so on and so forth. And I love this show. I even got my husband into it, although he doesn't watch it as much as me and my daughter. There is a storyline, and it is very good. It will capture you. Capture you. It will just capture you. And I think that's it. Matter of fact, me and my daughter have to watch it before we go to bed. When we eat and when we go to bed. That doesn't go there. Go there. Child, I have grills on me all the time. Okay, I'm looking it over to see if I got any more. 310. I had some more under there I didn't know about. Okay. Alright. So we got the 310 done in this square and in this square. So now I have to move down to here. And I'm not going to show y'all that on camera. There's quite a bit. It is 11 o'clock at night, and I'm going to wrap this up. My light. So, let's straighten y'all out. So, that is how I diamond paint, and I'm going to progress on down with my black. And when I get through with the black, I'll show it to y'all. We're going to do this in part series. I have never done a diamond painting on video before, so this is going to be new for me, the whole diamond painting on video. So we're going to have different chapters of it. I did place a couple orders, guys, on a couple new companies that I had never done ordered forms before. We're in search of the company that will replace my Wish, so I won't have to pay out the buttload for my Wish paintings. I do like Wish though, a lot for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I did have 2 more Peggy buys that were supposed to come in that never came in. There's an incident with those. If they ever do come in, I'll explain that to you. That is just a mess. And I don't even think I'm going to order from Peggy Buy anymore. Somehow my Google put the wrong address on my Peggy Buy order when I placed 2 different separate orders. And so when I called it, I immediately emailed them and told them, and they fixed the first one, and they assured me that they were both fixed, but they weren't. The second one came to an address that was not, so it got sent back, and they're saying that it hasn't returned back. I haven't got the paintings, and I haven't got my money. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that one. I don't know if I'm just going to reorder them from somebody else or what. But I did make several orders from 2 other companies um, that I think I'm going to like. I'm hoping. The prices are pretty reasonable. We'll talk about them when they come in. Um, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. I hope y'all like the little cartoons that I've been putting up. Um, other than that, I don't have nothing else. And we will do this again in a little bit. Thanks for watching.